Hello, and welcome to Counter Conversations 2.0, where we are taking beauty counter conversations to the next level. So I'm just going to go through and tell you a little bit about Beauty Counter, and then we're going to introduce the remarkable Nicole Andreacchio. Am I pronouncing that right?
Andreacchio. It's
Andreacchio. I love that.
I answer to anything, so it really is fine.
I love that. So Beauty Counter is a direct retail company with a mission to get safer products into the hands of everyone. We create products across multiple categories: skincare, makeup, bath and body. We offer our products across a wide range of sales channels: independent consultants, e-commerce, limited time brand partnerships, and retail stores. And we also educate the public about environmental health issues. We advocate for health protective laws, and we build a movement for change. Our mission is to get safer products into the hands of everyone, and we are founded on 3 pillars. Those 3 pillars are that we formulate, we focus on performance, safety, and innovation. We create market-leading, clean, high-performing products that provide that you do not have to compromise one to get the other. We educate the public on how to avoid harmful products and ingredients through our network of independent consultants. And we advocate. We are advocating for stricter guidelines and regulations to shift the personal care industry away from using harmful and questionable ingredients. The United States has not passed a major federal law to regulate the safety of ingredients used in personal products since 1938. And over the past 2 decades, the European Union has banned close to 1,400 chemicals in the product formulas of personal care products, and they restrict the levels of 250 more in such products. The United States has only to date partially banned 30. At Beauty Counter, we have banned over 1,800 chemicals, and we like to say that this is about progress, not perfection, because every little bit counts. And now I cannot wait to introduce you to this wonderful Nicole. Nicole is a mother of 4. She has been married for over 18 years, and she has 20 years in the beauty industry. She's been with Beauty Counter for 2 years, and sarcasm is her real jam. And if you follow her on Instagram, you'll see why. She takes it to a whole nother level. She currently is now in her bathroom, and that is exactly where she works from. So we are so excited to have her. She says she loves to fade into the background, but honestly, she always finds herself in the middle and the center of things. She is known to weird out on skincare and its ingredients, and we love it. So Nicole, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us your why, and here we go.
All right, so you gave a really nice introduction, so thank you. So yes, I do have over 20 years in the beauty industry, but I actually started out in the arts. So I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. I went to Tyler School of Art. I majored in jewelry design, and through that, it was jewelry and metals and computer-aided design and manufacturing. And I decided that I didn't want to do shoes or jewelry anymore. I wanted to do shoes. So I created my own little major of shoe design. And I did a lot of really cool digital shoe designs. I wound up meeting my husband while I was in college. I wound up planning my wedding my senior year of college. And 3 months before my wedding, I got a sight unseen job offer from a major company out in California. I live in Philadelphia suburbs currently. And it was kind of like a major crossroads for me. So, do I leave and take this job and say goodbye to my fiance, who was already established in a family business here? Or do I just say, nah? So I said, nah, because I can get a job anywhere, but I'm not going to find another Lou. That's my husband's name. So I just decided, nope. So here I am. I've been in the salon and spa industry for over 20 years. So while I was in college, I always worked at salons and spas. I actually wound up managing a salon and spa. So this is like so much in my wheelhouse, is Beautycounter. So I know a lot about skincare and makeup just through osmosis, through all of my experience in the beauty industry. So this is a really good fit for me. And I love Beautycounter and I love the products. And I love, really educating people on the fact that we don't need harmful ingredients in our products for them to work. I'm 41 years old. I think I look pretty darn good. I only use Beautycounter. That's it. So these products work, and I believe in them, and I love Beautycounter. So I thought, why not share? We were in the middle of the pandemic. I was stuck at home with my kids. I was going legit crazy, and my girlfriend had introduced me to Beautycounter at that time. And I just decided to jump on board because I was looking for a way to make extra money, and have something outside of, being a crazy mom of 4 kids. So now I'm just a crazy Beautycounter consultant that has 4 kids also.
Love how you have incorporated your kids into not only your business, but your Instagram, your stories. I think it's what makes you uniquely you, Nicole. And I'd love for you just to expand a little bit on that and getting started on Instagram, because I think some people have trouble making that first jump.
Yeah, it's funny because of my situation, I have 4 kids. They're 14, 12, almost 7. She'll be 7 tomorrow, and 2. So super limited on doing things like externally. So I really leaned heavily on social media. That was the only way that I was going to get myself out there, especially during the pandemic. So I really leaned into my Instagram. I was posting anyway. And, I just figured this is something there's nothing special about me or anything that I do. I am a regular person. I am a hot mess person. I'm standing in front of my toilet right now. This is for anyone that wants it. Okay. If you want this, you can do it. I am living proof of that. So I just incorporate it into my daily life. Beautycounter is just a part of my life. So I just kind of, sprinkle it in here and there on my Instagram. If I'm doing my makeup, I'll do a makeup tutorial. If I'm, wearing my favorite lip gloss, I'll put that on my stories because I love it so much. So it really isn't, it just really easily fits into my life and my lifestyle. I don't have access to lots of babysitters and childcare. And so this is a really great way, Instagram and stories and posting. It's just a really great way to have it fit into your life, mm-hmm. rather than having to find a spot for it, if that makes sense.
Right. Oh, definitely. Nicole, how do you build teams? How are you finding other consultants?
So funny story. So when I started, I had no interest in doing any of that. I was I just want to make a couple extra $100 a month. And that's it. But I actually had someone that had asked me about the opportunity. And I was really nervous about being a mentor because I'm I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going to show someone how to do this? But I really found a lot of joy in helping people succeed. I love it. I love having someone come to me and be oh my God, I made my first sale, or, I just got my paycheck. Oh my God. I love that. So I really do talk about the opportunity on Instagram at least once a week, I would say, because I do feel this is accessible income for people, especially crazy people like me, that just feel they're stuck. You can do this. This is just, it's not anything crazy or extra. This is fun. It's just a fun thing to do. And I feel at this point, seeing what Beautycounter has done for me and people, the other consultants that I've signed on, I would be doing people a huge disservice if I didn't mention this opportunity to people.
Right. I love that. And I think that that's what makes it so real, and that comes across so loudly and in your on your Instagram feed. And I love, the first time we were supposed to have a conversation is when you had the situation with your daughter. And honestly, it took me back to the day that my son like put his head through the stairwell, and we had to have the fire department come and cut him out. I mean, seriously, what goes through kids' heads? But that's what is the beauty of your Instagram stories and your Instagram posts, because it's believable and people want to be part of it. And I love that you talk about the opportunity. I love, there's so many great things about Beauty Counter, but if we don't know how to share it, we're never going to be able to do that. So I love, just talk a little bit about your family. And I listen, I've been on the phone, I've been on with you when someone's knocking on the door trying to get in. And so tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah, I think our last conversation, my son is potty training, and he's like, I have to poop. I'm like, great. And I'm like, Gretchen, we're going in the bathroom. Come on, girl. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm there. So I know. Yeah.
And life is just crazy. I mean, so my son is entering high school this year. Wow. My daughter is in middle school. And then my other daughter's in elementary school. So 3 kids, 3 different schools. And then crazy Louie, Ludini, as we call him, my crazy toddler, because he literally is Houdini recreated. He is insane. Like, I'm surprised he's not picking the lock to the bathroom right now. I'm not even joking. Our goal every day is to keep Louie alive. Like, that's the goal. Every day he makes it, another day on this earth is a success for me. So I think, oh my gosh, having 4 kids really helps me not sweat the small things. Mm-hmm. And actually, it's funny because I used to be super stressed out and like super type A and all of those things. But even really when I started at Beauty Counter, I really have done a lot of personal growth and development, and really have learned a lot about myself, and have established more self-confidence and just putting myself out there, because you only live once, right? So you only live once. So, that has been amazing for me, because, you learn a lot when you become a mother and you have kids, and it's a whole different learning experience with something like Beauty Counter. You learn really not to sweat the small things. And, you find joy and passion in things that you didn't realize you could find joy and passion in. Mm-hmm. Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. I have to tell you, because I do follow you, I love your makeup tutorials. I mean, seriously, I love them. And you go through them, I know some of them you speed up, but some that you go through just, it's wonderful. I love following them. And I love, you share so many tips and tricks, and it's exciting. How did you get started doing that?
So I'm just, I've always been huge into makeup. I love makeup. I don't really wear a whole lot of makeup, but I love it so much. I love putting it on. It's just so fun. It's a great pick me up. And really my goal with the makeup tutorials is, and even my goal with Beauty Counter, is just to make things accessible for people. I've seen a lot of makeup tutorials on Instagram, and it's just not a realistic look for a lot of people. Right. I mean, this is my look. It's very unmakeup makeup. But it's also just enhancing naturally what you have. And I really feel like, we need to get back to that a little bit. We need to get back to aging gracefully, embracing what you have. Right. And like I said, I'm no one special, but I know a thing or two about makeup. I have some tips and tricks, and it's really just, making that part of it accessible for people, and using clean products, which is the best part, that actually work.
Right. Well, and truly your tutorial on concealer was amazing. It's changed my life. So.
Oh, on how to cover up a pimple?
Yeah, yes, and the dots, the eye dots.
Yes.
And letting that set, and then yeah, that I love that. So
yeah, you don't have to be an expert in anything to share. If you know a tip or a trick or a hack that's worked for you, share it. Yeah. Share it, because it's going to help somebody.
Tell me, Nicole, your favorite product.
Oh, that's like asking me to pick my favorite child.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So hard. I do really like the C serum. I always say, like, I'm like Beyonce with that. Like, I will not leave my house without that on my face. It just makes your whole face glow, and it smells good, and like you just feel like you're doing something good for yourself. It's a toss up between that and the Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer. I really
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Give me. We're gonna close up here very quickly, but give me a word. And this, I'm putting you on the spot. I know. A word to describe your experience with Beauty Counter.
I'm going to say unintentional. Because I had never intended to do this. I had never, like, everything in Beauty Counter that I've experienced, I have never intended to do. But here I am, and it's just been an awesome experience for me, and I think it's a great lesson where you just kind of let life take its course and see where it takes you, rather than, like, you know, trying to control everything in your life. Just, you know, let it, just, if you want to do Beauty Counter, just do it. Like, just let it go. Like, you don't have to be intentional about anything. Like, I'm not intentional about anything that I do. I have no plan ever.
Right.
I
think that's what I love about you. I mean,
yeah, my life just happens, you know, and it's just, and you just can, this is just such a great thing that you can just take with you, and you don't have to be intentional with it.
Well, Nicole, it has been a pleasure. I have loved every conversation, and I look forward to more. I encourage everyone to follow you on Instagram, and it's Whole Nicole Lee.
So it's Holy Nicole A. So WHOLLY Nicole A.
Okay. So please go ahead and follow her. And if you have any questions about Beauty Counter, please let us know. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you can leave the bathroom now.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.